So I got a question for you. When was the last time you felt truly connected to your partner? Not just as roommates passing by, not just managing schedules, but actually connected. If you're like many professionals juggling careers, kids, and a life, the answer might be a long time ago, but it doesn't have to be this way. Let's talk about how to find your way back to love. I'd like you to visualize this. You and your partner are sitting together, but it feels like you're miles apart. Conversations revolve around things such as who's picking up the kids or what needs fixing at home. And deep down, you're wondering, when did we become strangers? I've been there. I know how easy it is for life to take over, for stress to steal your connection. But I also know this, and that's how it feels to rebuild, to move from feeling stuck to finding joy again. Communication doesn't just break down overnight. It's a slow fade caused by things we don't even notice. Maybe stress from work that follows you home, assumptions that your partner should just know how you feel, or emotional triggers, past wounds that surface when you least expect them. These things can quietly erode even the strongest of relationships. And the cost of letting that distance grow, it's bigger than you think. Emotional walls lead to frustration and resentment. Misunderstandings pile up, making it harder to feel like a team. And when you're not even on the same page, even parenting can feel like a battle. Open communication isn't about perfection, it's about connection. You don't have to agree on everything, and you don't have to have all the answers. But what you do need is to create a space where both of you can feel seen, heard, and valued. The first step, listen to understand, not just respond. How often do we interrupt or jump to conclusions? Instead, try this. Reflect on what your partner is saying. For example, what I hear you saying is, this simple shift shows them you're truly listening, and it helps avoid misunderstandings. Also, pause. Let them fully express their thoughts before you respond. And most importantly, validate their feelings. Even if you don't agree, you might say, quote, I can see how this would upset you, unquote. These small moments are the things that build trust. Step two is speak with compassion. Let's face it, blame, it's easy when we're frustrated. For example, instead of saying, you never help with the kids, try, I feel overwhelmed when I have to manage everything. Can we figure out a way to share the load? Do you notice the difference? One sparks defensiveness, and the other, it invites collaboration. The third step is tackle conflict as a team. It's not about me versus you, it's us versus the problem. Start by identifying the issue without placing blame. Then brainstorm solutions together. And if emotions run high, take a timeout and agree to revisit the topic later. Sometimes a little space can make all the difference. Rebuilding trust takes time. but it's worth it. Start small. Follow through on even the tiniest of promises. Be transparent about what you're feeling and why, and celebrate small wins together. Whether it's a shared laugh or a moment of understanding, these steps may seem simple, but they lay the foundation for something much, much bigger. Here's something you can try tonight. Set aside 10 minutes, only 10. Sit down with your partner, no phones, no distractions, and ask two questions. Number one, what's been on your mind lately? And second, how can I support you better this week? Then listen. Don't solve, just connect. Take it from an expert. It's never too late to find your way back to each other. Connection doesn't happen by accident. It happens by choice, and it happens on purpose. And the time you invest in your relationship now will create the connections and the joy you've both been craving. Start small. Pick one step from today and try it out. You've got this, and your love and your marriage are worth it.